Ross, very tense at the end there, but it's another victory and another victory on the road too. He's finished Kings Lynn 1, Oxford City 2. If you can, sum that up for us.
A bit of an ugly game. Wasn't much football being played. Difficult pitch. Pitch got worse as the game went on, but really important we get the 3 points today. So we did that in a really good manner, I would say. It wasn't our usual sort of trying to pass the ball on the floor, and it probably wasn't their usual game either, but we had to play the conditions, and I thought we'd done that really well. So we showed great character, togetherness, loads of voices today, and it just shows when you work your socks off and you voice it and you organise and you back each other up, you can get a good result. So, really positive, a really difficult pitch. But it wasn't a football game, as I said, but the boys showed the other side of football, which we had to do. So I'm delighted.
It was much a mental and physical game, wasn't it? Especially at the end. I mean, well, actually, all the way through. Let's go through it step by step then. First 10 minutes, I thought it was excellent. Previously, we've been excellent this season, not quite got the goal to justify it. Today we did, and it was a great goal.
Really good. Really good centre forward play, really good sort of number 10 play, and a really good finish. I thought we done that really well first half. Balls into centre forward, support off. I thought Parker had the beating of most of the centre halves, and Tom Scott was a problem in running channels and getting around the ball. And I could go through the whole team, but it was really good to see us joined up today. Really loud, really positive. The subs getting involved, information on the pitch was really good. And we knew it was going to be a gritty game, so it was just one less thing to think about in terms of the in possession. It was more so do your job today, head the ball, second balls, play percentage passes at times, play the conditions, and play the pitch. I thought we'd done that really well.
Yeah, and especially when Kingsley kind of had a lot of huff and puff in the first half, but never really troubled us until the break, when I think we all knew there was going to be a reaction coming. It did come, but we were brilliant defending right until that goal, which was a little bit disappointing. But I will say this as well: in previously this season, a goal like that, heads go down, confidence goes. It didn't, and just a few moments later, we were back ahead, which I don't think anyone expected us to do.
No, they had a few shots. I think Max had probably 3 or 4 to collect in his hands. I think Reece, the right wing back, had 2 shots first half that he cut inside, and he hit the first one quite well. And Max done really well on a bobbly pitch. It could go anywhere, but really safe, secure hands. And he obviously took a whack for his troubles right at the end, and he's got up and sort of carried on. I think the most pleasing thing today was, we conceded a really soft goal. We headed it into a dangerous area. They scored, but our heads didn't drop. It deflated us for maybe 30 seconds, but then we picked up and went again. So, in recent weeks or previous games, it might have affected us a little bit longer. But I thought the boys knew they were playing well, and it was one of those jobs today where you do your job and you get the better of your man, and you might get a result. I thought we did that. I thought we managed the big one up front. I think it's a handful. I thought we ran into good areas. I thought we picked up a lot of second balls and first contacts, and our distances were good. But again, just that goal that really sort of wobbled us for 30 seconds or a minute. We need to look at that. But apart from that, I thought the boys done their job today, and that's definitely what was needed.
I think the credit will go to Josh Parker, Tom Scott, and O'Shea Ellis, who got the goals and assists for the 2 goals. But I'm going to kind of pick up on not that today, because I think it's fair to do, because every single one of those 11, whatever was on the pitch at one time, and the bench, ran through brick walls. I mean, I was just talking about Callum McFarlane, who at the end, he was you could see he was dead on his feet. He'd run so much, but he was still giving everything for the cause. The back four defended brilliantly. I mean, even the players like Jack Bean, who was subbed off, ran and ran and ran. And in a game on a pitch like this, like you mentioned, that can be more important, well, probably is in every game, than when you've got the ball. And I suppose what I'm saying is the rest of the league might see the league position and go, not sure about them. We are fighting for absolutely everything, aren't we?
Yeah, I thought we could go through the whole team. I think Bernie was really positive. He went 1v1, he got to the byline, he crossed it was effective. Tom Scott took his goal really well off a good bit of hold-up play from Josh Parker, but then Tom Scott, I believe, actually gets the assist for O'Shea. Picks out a nice pass, and O'Shea arrives in the right time, and that's what we wanted from O'Shea. I thought Ashby covered every blade of grass. I thought Callum, we nearly put him in goal. He played nearly every position. He played left wing, centre forward, 10, right wing, and he's come off the pitch absolutely shattered. But he's really, really run his socks off today for the club, and the boys appreciate that. We have to dig in. The centre halves were brilliant, fullbacks were even better, and the goalie was safe as houses. So really important that everyone through the whole team, the subs who came on affected us. Matty come on with a voice, Ewan came on with legs on the energy. and DJ come on to stretch teams and knock it past people and run past people, and that's what he does really well. So, yeah, really pleased with everyone today, and especially the subs who didn't get on, because they were vocal. I could hear it, we could all hear it, and yeah, it wasn't a great game of football. I must admit, it was a horrible game. But you've got to sometimes do that in the league, and you've got to get on with it. And I thought we did that really well today.
It's really good to hear. It was a battle out there, and I think Max as well has got the scars to prove it. But you know, brilliant win, 3 points. It really galvanises us going forward, doesn't it?
It does. I thought they were growing into the game second half. They changed their system. They pushed their sort of wing backs, full backs on really high. Left sort of 2 at home, and really made us defend and work our shape. And I thought we did that second half. We didn't press as much as we did first half. We kept our shape. Tried to stop him playing through to the captain, which is a really good player. And we had to make sure we wrap up the centre forward. He's a handful. But I thought Aaron and him today had a real good sort of clash. I thought Aaron probably got the better of him, but he's a handful. He's really strong. He's dynamic. He's a young lad, and he caused us some problems. So, you know, it wasn't an easy game by any means. It was a really battle, real good scrap. But I thought in the end, we done enough to get that 3 points, and we did.
You know, we talk about moments in games and perhaps moments not going for us. It might not get talked about a lot. It probably won't make the match reports or the highlights. But there was a moment when O'Shea Ellis ran through on goal, probably should have scored, and then got absolutely clattered. Yeah. I thought that was a penalty. Obviously, because, you know, we're away, it was kind of muted. I've seen them given. You can't just clatter through someone. And then just moments after, they go and equalise. Are you thinking in your head it's going to be one of them games again? And a word on that. Did you think it was a penalty as well? Is that just me rambling on?
I mean, based on previous games and feedback from fourth officials and referees, that you know, when I say what's the difference between it happening between both boxes and in the box, the reply is, well, it's in the box. It's a foul. If I pass the ball and someone takes me out after and the ball's gone, or I hit a diagonal and someone takes me out, that would still be a foul. So yes, he's had a shot and he's missed, but he's still been ploughed through. So for me, that's a penalty.
I'm glad you think that for one. But do you know what I'm trying to get to in terms of not to kind of focus on a bit of a negative in the referee. We don't want to do that. We've won the game, but we've won the game because we've had real mental resilience to put that behind us when we probably should have got a penalty. But everything behind us, even including the equaliser, and turn the game on its head to win it away, which is a really difficult place to come here.
We had a couple of decisions today, offsides that looked a bit tight, a couple of fouls that we should have had. Matty on the edge of the box could have been a foul. But yeah, we're sort of just looking at some of the negatives in the game. I thought the ref was okay today. I thought the lino spoke to us. A couple of decisions in there that we're always going to question, and both benches would. Yeah. But I didn't think there's any real heavy decisions in there. Maybe the O'Shea one. But other than that, the boys are going to be sorted. There's tackles left, right, and centre, elbows up, head in. Physical game. Boys' shirts are muddy. People have gone to ground. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to run through walls and you've got to put your body in the line. And Max has done that today. He's got a nasty cut on his head. First thing he said was, I ain't coming off. He's a big unit. He's a strong lad. And that's what we want. Characters like that. It would have been easy to sort of say, I've got a cut on my head. I need to come off. But first thought was, he ain't coming off. And he said to the physio, I ain't coming off. So, yeah, brilliant from all round today. Real pleasing performance. 3 points was massive. Wasn't a great game to watch. A bit of a dogfight, bit of a battle. But we'll get on the bus in good spirits because we earned that one.
I looked to my right in the press box today after the game and saw the players punching the air, really celebrating a really hard-fought win. But the fans were celebrating it as much. They've been brilliant again today. They've travelled in the numbers, and that win, you know, is really felt by them as well. They've been brilliant all season. I think it's worth mentioning every week, really, but I'll mention it again. It's great for them as well, you know, to come here after they have done all season. And now they've seen 2 away victories in consecutive games.
Yeah, I mean, the only probably negative I've put on that is we haven't probably given them enough wins when we have played well. Now, today was quite an even one, but I thought we did play well. It wasn't a game for them to be excited in terms of the pattern of play and the possession, but it was what it is. It is what it is. So it's forward running. It was hard work, covering the distance, and I'm pretty confident that everyone would have hit their metrics today in terms of running. And if you do that and you put your body on the line and you go up for every head and you compete for everything, you chase everything down, fans will have that. And I thought today that's probably why they were most pleased, is because they probably saw a team running for each other, battling for each other, scrapping for each other, subs coming on and affecting us. And it was a real complete performance. So they travel up and down every week. They've seen some poor performances. They've seen some really good ones, and we haven't got those wins. they stuck with us. They travelled today, and we've got the 3 points for them. So hopefully they can enjoy their beers now.
Ross, thank you very much. Well done as ever. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.